How's it, friends? I'm Nazubro, and it's the 1st of September. You know what that means? It's time to check out the trading post for the first time inside Dornogal. If you haven't been here for one of these before, I like to do these unscripted, and I try my best to kind of keep the rewards on offer a bit of a surprise. I do know at least one of them already. You can kind of see it over there. So, that's something. But let's still check it out. Hope you guys have been having fun with War Within so far. I sure have. I think it's been really good, and hopefully it'll stay good throughout the past the honeymoon phase. Anyways, who do I talk to here? You. So let's check it out. Oh, the mustard flavor Plunderlord set. Wait, what? Where's all me tendies? Did all me tendies? I had like 2,000. I'll have to look into that later. But maybe that's a bug. Maybe I missed something. I don't think tenders expire. That'd be kind of ass, but you know. So let's actually get back to the rewards though. So the mustard color Plunderlord set. I think the red was better, obviously, which I do have because I did complete the renown track. I know a friend of mine who, if they played WoW, they would probably really like this set because they really do like the color yellow. But I'm not too much of a fan. Does this one have the weird like magic effect that the Plunderlord set has? Does it still do that? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so this is like the one thing that I knew was coming this month was the big Crocolisk, which I think is a sick mount. I know there's the Brawler's Crocolisk, right? That exists. That I've never done the Brawler's Guild thing ever before. So this would be a cool mount to have. And I have the fish frozen. Thought I bought the fish, but whatever. But this is cool. If you don't know me, I do really like reptiles. I have a pet leopard gecko in a tank behind me as I speak, who has appeared in some of my videos before. So something like this, even as a ground mount, I think is really cool. The poor guy's got swords stabbed into his back though, which is not cool. But I think it's a neat mount. There aren't a lot of Crocolisk mounts. Off the top of my head, I can only think of the Brawler's one that exists. I can't really think of any other ones. But let's move on. There's been a recolor of this in the past, right? On the trading post. I do like that they've adjusted the price of pets now. They did this last month, I think, starting, and now they're continuing the trend of pets only being like 3-ish hundred, I guess, tender, which is definitely more reasonable for a pet. Not 600, the same price as a mount or something. But cute little crab. It looks cute. Brewfest shield, green Brewfest shield. Was one of these on the trading post last October or last September when Brewfest was coming on? Are we getting recolors now? Because this is a recolor. This was from I just thought about it. This is from the Plunderstorm renown track, right? But a different color. Huh. Has this been provided to us but a different color before? I couldn't tell you. Moving on. I'm pretty sure I bought the red version of this to put on my Blood Elf Rogue because I thought it'd be cool. And I do think it looks really cool. Just having a bunch of like kunai and the poison on your back. I've said this before. Blizz has got to find something to do with capes and cloaks because they look awful in this game. They're still very two-dimensional. There's no physics to them. They clip through everything. And the more that they make these 3D asset back pieces, the more it kind of shows off that the capes are awful. And no matter how much they try to fake a 3D look with the texture, they're still going to be flat. They're still going to clip through everything. They still don't have physics on them. So I'm all about the 3D asset back pieces. As many as they can put out. We got green stones. Okay. I mean, they're the Blade Master stones, and they're green. Go wild if you want some green Blade Master stones. Moving on. This is a recolor of the cutlass that you got from the. This is just we're going to give you Plunderlord rewards and recolor them. I mean, it's a cool greatsword. I'll give them that. It's a really cool greatsword. The feather is green. I think before the feather was like red on the regular cutlass. I think. Oh, and this is the weird the the staff with the helm on it with the wheel, also with a green feather though. Yeah, all right. I mean, it's cool. They're cool for a specific vibe. You know, if you were playing if you're trying to lean into like being a Cold Tyrian Tide Sage and you wanted to be a little bit more piratey with it, then this would probably be one of the cooler like vibes to kind of go with. It's too bad you can't play as a Cold Tyrian in the regular human, like original human model, or if you wanted to play one of the like the heftier Cold Tyrian models as like a Stormwind human or Worgen when you're in human form. Come on, Blizz. Let's just have humans can be all the shapes and sizes no matter where they come from. I think that'd be cool. You could maybe do the same for Zandalari trolls too, because there were some Zandalari that looked scrungly like the Darkspear trolls. Maybe make the Darkspear trolls able to be big and bulky, like the and stand up straight like the Zandalari. That's a discussion for another video though. Let's move on with the rewards. Interesting. I don't think have I seen a crossbow like this before? I don't know. I don't use a lot of crossbows. I don't play on my hunter often, and my hunter is a night elf, so I like to use bows on him. Never use guns. Very rarely use crossbows. There was that one really cool crossbow that I think was it was like the hidden appearance for the Marksman Legion artifact weapon, which is very cool, and I could use today if I wanted to. But I don't. No one else uses bows or crossbows besides hunter, which is really weird if you think about it. Every other weapon type has some crossover between other classes, but hunters are still the only ones in the game that use bows, crossbows, and guns. I think warriors can equip them, but like they don't use them. Just something weird to think about. Oh, here we go. I'm pretty sure it was the previous video where I review the trading post rewards. There was like a seafoam green kind of almost turquoisey color of these, and then there was a red one. And I remember saying if they had these in like fell green, I would definitely want to pick them up for my demon hunter, which I do. However, all my tendies seem to be gone. I don't know why that is. I'll have to look into it after this video to see what the issue is. If it's a bug or if who knows? Because I did have like 2,000. I really hope that didn't expire, because that'd be awful. But you know. But yeah, so these are cool. I like the blades that kind of go up the back of your arms for demon hunters. Like the vengeance artifact weapon appearances from Legion. I think those are really cool. These are insane. They almost look like bug like a bug mandible or like a praying mantis arm that's you just kind of use for yourself. And then it's got like the spiked hilt down here if you just want to punch dudes with it instead, which I think is really cool. I like these in fell green. But let's see what's next. More Plunderlord recolors. Again with the green, this time with the beads. I don't use guns ever. I don't think I'll ever use a gun on a hunter, unless I made a dwarf hunter or a mecha gnome hunter, because it's the only thing I think mecha gnomes should be, and then you can only tame mechanized pets. But if that was the case, I wouldn't use this gun on a mecha gnome hunter. Maybe on a dwarf. I mean, it'd be fun, but you know. I mean, this axe is like non-piratey enough to just be a cool axe with the physics feathers. It's just a neat axe. I think it's cool. Still a recolor, but I think it's cool. Oh yeah, this was my favorite out of all of the renown, the Plunderstorm renown weapons, the rapier. I think this thing is cool. The green gems and feathers are neat. My favorite color is green, but the hilt and the guard on the bottom is a very like muted bronze color. Which I think if it was a little bit less muted and a little bit close to a coppery color, it would go nice with the green. But, you know, that's just me. And otherwise, I mean, it's cool. I do like the Plunderlord weapons. Is it enough to have filled the entire current month with just recolors for them? Well, I guess if you didn't play Plunderstorm, then this is your way to get some of them that, like, recolors, at least, that are, you know, they're high quality with the feathers and everything. So, okay, I guess it's cool then, if you didn't get to play Plunderstorm. I'm okay with it then. Now, I usually do like to stack as many of these like simple tabards and then the hoods and the cloaks as I can, because they're so useful for building out transmog sets. Seriously. And this color is... I don't know how useful this color would be, just to like fill something out. But if I had the tenders, I might have picked it up. We got the green gloves, the green screen skin suit gloves. Oh, so... This sword, I'm sure everybody knows, like the the red and yellow original color of this model of sword that every blood elf used forever, including me. I did try to make a blood elf paladin once. I don't like their two-handed sword animations, unfortunately, when they twirl around while swinging and stuff. But the sword was still cool. It's a classic sword. In this color, I don't know though, but I see there's another color coming up. That is too green. That is very green, dude. That is just straight up chroma key green screen green. You could green screen that out. Probably. Okay. I don't like either of these colors that much. The original red and yellow one is cool, but I'm not a fan of these two colors. And we got the lower robe to match. I guess the color this month is going to be the like camo green. It's been a while since we've seen any of the beanies, I think. I mean, those are pretty cool too. Yeah, the camo shoulder pieces. What the hell? Is this like is this a recolor of one of the cloaks from Wrath, but just green? It could be. It's whatever. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan of cloaks, no matter how much they try to make them look 3D and multi-layered. Simple copper staff. Dude, I would buy this for like 10 tender. I don't know. 50 might be too expensive for something like this. A recolor of a staff model that's been in the game since vanilla. But, you know, I guess they really want... I can't say nothing. Weird looking shoes. Weird looking scaled Ugg boots. And then... them actually green. Not a fan. So, before we get into the returning stuff, let me try to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 this month's new catalog. So, like I said, at first I was not keen on all of the Plunderstorm recolors. But then I thought about it and realized that if somebody didn't play Plunderstorm, this would be their opportunity to get a hold of some of the weapons. And they're a recolor, meaning that it doesn't take away from people who did play Plunderstorm if they really care about the whole, like, oh, this is a limited time reward and I need it for prestige and you shouldn't give it to anyone else because they had to be there. I don't agree with all of that at all, but this is a way to kind of it's a compromise. So people who didn't play Plunderstorm get the weapons and the set, but it's a recolor. And I think that's actually fine. I think it's cool. I don't know why they're doing it now. Well, I guess because if they did it during Plunderstorm, it would have been weird. Did they do a bunch of recolors during Plunderstorm? I don't remember. But I think this is fine then. And then all the other stuff on sale is okay. I like the Crocolisk mount. I like the Fell Warglaive. Yeah, that's a cool Warglaive. Okay. I mean, all the simple stuff down here is actually not that good this month. The color's weird. I don't like it. But besides all that, because this is a way for people to get Plunderstorm appearances without having to have played Plunderstorm back in the day, I say that this is a good idea, especially for people who couldn't play. If you literally could not play during Plunderstorm, and it wasn't like, oh, you just didn't want to indulge in the PvP aspect of it, even just to grind, like you drop in, you collect some plunder, you die. I would say this is good for people who just straight up were not able to play at all. And I think that's cool. So, I would grant this, and this is purely just the new stuff, I would say that's a good reason to have a 7 out of 10. If all the simple stuff was better, you could bump up that score. And I know 7 is the most like non-committal score ever, because if you say 5 out of 10 when it's supposed to be average, people think that you're dogging on something. It's a bad score, which is not how that should work. But I'd say that this is a decent 7 out of 10 because of all the Plunderlord recolors available for people who would not have been able to play during Plunderstorm. So, let's move on now to the returning stuff. Oh, I remember, yeah, the silly masquerade set. I mean, it kind of goes with the pirate set. It's kind of nautical looking. I didn't pick it up before. Won't do that now. Oh, quivers. Quivers are good. We need more quivers. We need as many quivers as Blizzard can possibly make. Just because the only bow right now that gives you a quiver, as far as I know, is Thastora, the Marksman Legion artifact weapon. Which is a very cool bow. If you lean into like specific fantasies, like if you play an elven archer of any kind, it could work really well. but we need more quivers so you can use them with your regular bows. I would actually want to pick this up if I had the tenders. Anyway, little Brewfest shield. Oh, it's a back piece, not a shield, obviously. So yeah, more the Brewfest stuff coming back. Was there not a full size shield of this color? There probably was, but it doesn't look like it's on offer. But anyway, money. I vaguely remember this. Not something I would use as an offhand, but I'm very picky about my offhands when I'm using like a sword as my mage, or if I'm like on a shaman or something, or a priest. I'm very picky about my offhand like items. And I wouldn't use this, but it is funny at least for people that would want to use something like this. If only this hat was white, it'd be the Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome hat. It's a tall hat. What's the purpose of that? The thing dangling from the top. Does that serve some kind of purpose? It's like a tassel on a graduation hat, but big. Moving on. Ooh, bright green items. I would also buy both of these if I had the tenders, because I like to fill out my collection with the simple stuff. These are dead useful. This color green, I don't know how useful it would be, but I do like this shade of green. Just making it try to work with existing appearances might be a challenge. But I still would want to pick them up. Oh yeah, just a darker recolor of the really nice, like, basic broadsword that you can get from, like, Exile's Reach. I liked all the weapons from Exile's Reach because they're simple and high quality, which means that you could just use them for anything. You could use them for an endgame character, you could use them for a leveling character, and they don't look like they're geared to shit already. I like to make my characters not look like superheroes while they're leveling, because, you know, they're just adventuring. They're going through their adventures. Usually I only like to start kitting them out with the more crazy looking stuff once they actually are max level. But that's just me. That's just how I like to make my characters look. But this is cool. And then what else we got? A little Crocool spear from the boys on Argus. Cool little, like, makeshift spear. I know some people don't like polearm animations though in this game. I mean, look at this stance. What is this stance? Why are you putting your hand there, my guy? I swear that the Blood Elf and Void Elf melee animations are so silly. It's the main reason I was never able to make a Blood Elf Paladin and keep him. Honestly, if I liked the Blood Elf animations when I made my Paladin way back in the day, that might have ended up making me play more Horde than Alliance, but it didn't stick, so I didn't, which is unfortunate. But, you know, moving on. I can't see the shirt, but I can see the sleeves. I can hide my armor, actually. It's a shirt. It is a shirt, which I won't be buying. And then I have this shiv, apparently. Oh yeah, because it's a recolor of the simple dagger. Because I like those a lot. And that's it. The returning stuff is not that good. I mean, the honed sword and the shank are fine, but, you know, you could get the regular versions of these from just making a character who would use it in Exile's Reach and going and blowing stuff up there. But other than that, I mean, I need to pick up these to pad out my collection with these because I like simple stuff. Not a fan of this. Oh yes, I do need the quiver. I need quivers. That's 500 tenders, man. 500 tenders. Oh wait, there's another one. Oh, a pouch. That's why it's 500 tenders. Well, I like both of those a lot. So it's, you know, if you use guns or crossbows, then this works for you too. Okay, that's why it's 500 tenders. I still want to buy that. Is it a bug? And if I hit up the tender chest, will I get all of my tenders back? No. No, I will not. Oh, I did. Okay, everything's fine, everybody. Don't panic. Everything is okay. Everything is fine. So I want these. Thank you. And I want the green and the other green. And I don't think I need this sword because I think the basic color one works just fine. It's good. It's fine. I don't think I want anything from the new stuff though. Besides, I mean, the Crocolisk is cool. I do like me some crocodilians. Look at this boy. He's cool. I'll think about it. I have the fish frozen. I thought I bought the fish, actually. Apparently I never bought the fish. I'll think about it after I build up my tenders from the challenge log this month. And you know what? I just realized I don't need to buy the Crocolisk that's on the thing, because this one with the better colors is the monthly reward. We actually have a mount as the bonus reward for the month, and not like a pet or some weird little transmog that doesn't feel like it matters. We got a mount. It's a ground mount, but it's a cool as shit ground mount. Look at this thing. Look at that boy. This thing is cool. I can't wait to get it. And that's gonna have to do it. So it's an alright month. If you have all of the Plunderlord stuff, then it's definitely lackluster, because you might think like me that the recolors are not as good as the original color. But if you think about it from the perspective of somebody that was not able to play Plunderstorm, maybe they didn't have the money for a subscription at the time, maybe they were busy with just life stuff, then having all these recolors available definitely helps them out. I think that's cool. It does mean that there's less stuff I want, but at least I get this cool Crocolisk mount for finishing the thing this month. So I think that's fine. The returning stuff is okay. I mean, I like the quiver. The quiver and the little pouch are a necessity these days, I think. We need more. And this guy decided to block me. Excuse me. Thank you. Anyway, please go ahead and drop a like if you enjoy how I do things here. I do enjoy doing these unscripted sort of reactions to the month of the new trading post. I usually try to keep myself as blind as possible, although Blizz likes to advertise this stuff, so it sometimes makes it hard. So I did know about Crocolisk mounts. I didn't know that one of them was a bonus reward, though, so that was cool. Other than that, dropping a like is always appreciated, and please go ahead and help us subscribe to help us meet our subscriber goal. Our current goal is 500. We're making steady progress. I did just put up a guide about what to do at max level, so go ahead and check that out if you just dinged 80 and you're not sure kind of where to start or what to do. Hopefully that video can point you in the right direction. There's also an older video of mine that has done some good numbers about some speculation about the Harrenir and when or if they'll be playable and who will they join and all that good stuff. Go ahead and check that out too if that's something you're interested in as well. Other than that though, hope you guys are enjoying the expansion. I'll see you guys out here in Khazalgar. Stay safe, bros.